Have you looked at your headlights lately? Well, they might look a little bit cloudy, sometimes yellowish. You know what that looks like if you want to brighten up those headlights, but you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for a new assembly. Our Monday morning mechanic, David Rogers, is here to help us out this morning. Hi, David.
Hey, Natalie, how are you?
Good. Well, this is pretty common. You see a headlight that looks like this.
They get really scuzzy looking, kind of yellowed. What that means, too, is that you can't see the road as well.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've discovered a process, and we use 5 different grades of sandpapers. These are really fine grit, so definitely don't try this at home, because if you go too far, you'll make the plastic thin or you'll break through it.
The alternative is to replace this, which can be really costly.
You could spend $300 or $400 on a new headlight.
Is that typically what people do, though? They spend
Typically, they buy it when they can't see.
How long does something like this usually last?
These newer lights, sometimes as short as 2 or 3 years.
Really?
But especially by 4 or 5, it starts dimming, and you just can't see the road as well.
All right, so tell us what this process is.
You hear people say, gee, I couldn't see as well, I'm getting older. Maybe it's your headlights. Let me show you. We're going to start, and I've already taken this to a couple of the steps. I'm going to do the last step here where I'm going to put a little bit of polish on. And we're using a low-speed drill. This drill is designed for going real easy on things. And what I'm doing is I'm just polishing off that last little layer of kind of burned plastic, if you will.
Is that what happens to this? Is that why it turns yellowish? Is it burned?
It does.
Is it dirty, or what is it?
I do. I think it's a combination of road chemicals and grime and things we found on the road, and then just the intense heat that you have on a headlight.
What a difference.
Look at that. You can really see through the side that we just worked on.
Okay, so we were talking about $300-400 just to replace this, and the process that you just performed is going to cost you what?
About $45 to $50. Now, I just did the last step. It takes us about 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
It's going to cost you about $45, $50 to do the whole front headlight system.
Are there many people who are doing this process, or most people just replacing and charging you the $300?
Good question. You know, up until a couple of months ago, all the choice was just to replace. And they came out with some chemicals about a year ago you could wipe on there, and it would make it look good for a short time, but then it would go back to yellow right away. This won't do that. This will take years to go back to yellowing.
It'll save you some money and help you see a little bit better.
Immense amount of money and much safer driving.
All right. Thanks, David. We appreciate it. Good to see you.